Hi, creative writing students. It's good to see you and hear from you. I just wanted to make a little video to explain the final exam assignment to you, and it's essentially continuing on with the kind of work we've been doing over this past 10 weeks. You'll be writing your creative nonfiction assignment for your final. So, what is the assignment? Let's look on the screen here. It's to write one personal narrative about your life, 3 to 8 pages, double spaced. Please try not to go over that upper limit. One of the reasons it takes me so long to get back to my students, not that it's a problem, is just that I'm reading a lot. So that 8 pages allows me to give you good feedback and get through everybody's writing for the final. So please keep it to that page count. And no, writing 3 pages doesn't mean you're going to get less of a grade than writing 8 pages. It's just up to you to decide what you think you need for your piece. You can choose one of the following prompts to inspire your project, and I'll go over those in a minute, but it needs to be a story from your life, so it's nonfiction. But you're going to use all of the skills that you've been learning and practicing over the past 12 weeks in fiction to write creative nonfiction. So characters, descriptions, dialogue, tension between characters, theme. Those are all parts of creative nonfiction as well. Use the exact same elements of fiction, except the point of view is just from your perspective and your story. If you do feel like you need to change names or identifying characteristics of people for this, that's totally fine. I'll never know the difference. So feel free to do that if you feel like you need to protect someone. When is it due for seniors? It's due a little bit earlier, Friday, May 29th at 11:59 p.m. on Google Classroom. That allows me to process your grades first so you can get your diploma and graduate. And I'm so proud of you and excited for you to be done with high school and move on to your next chapter. For sophomores and juniors, you get a little bit of extra time. Yours is due Monday, June 1st. So please have those done. You have the entire week to work on it. There's no time restriction on how much you can work on it. If you want me to read a draft, that's fine. We're considering this more as a project or an essay than a traditional final. What should you include the essay? Same things you've been working on. Give me a title. You have your first person point of view. Make sure you describe the setting. You have characters, plot, dialogue, and so on. So really think about, for creative nonfiction, why the story is important to you. Don't just choose any random story from your life. Think about what you want to communicate with that story. So what really resonates with you? What is a memorable moment? And how did it change you or influence your thinking or life? Those are the stories you really want to choose here. So there are a variety of prompts here. However, if none of those really work for you and you don't like them, there's a choose your own story prompt at the end. So you can choose any memory that's significant to you as long as you communicate why it's significant and why you chose it. So really think about, when you're writing a creative nonfiction story, that you're writing in scene, you're describing what's happening as if it's happening real time, but you're also reflecting on why these moments are important and what you've learned from them. So there's a little bit more philosophical reflection in them. For fiction, you often have narrators kind of thinking and expressing emotion. You still do that, except you're the narrator here. So those are some quick tips for your nonfiction assignment. Please email me, or we can set up a video chat if you need to talk about it more, or you want me to read a draft before you turn it in. I'm happy to do that for you. I'm so excited I had you guys in my class this year. You are the most talented group of writers as a whole that I've had, and I'm so sad that I didn't get to see you more often in person, but I'm really proud of the work you're doing, and you can look forward to getting some more comments from me about your writing. All right, hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.